Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте, товарищи. Сегодня у нас будет урок. Да? Правила у нас те же самые, мы просто читаем. We are going to start from this topic, yes? What does it mean, знакомство?
To introduce.
Introduction, right. Формальное или неформальное? Tom, what does it mean, формальное?
Way of presenting a formula, a structure.
Формальное знакомство, what does it mean? Формальное means formal, and informal means неформальное знакомство. What pronoun do you use with формальным знакомством? If you are talking one-to-one to a person,
Either tu or we.
в формальном общении какой будет вариант? Ты или вы?
We is the formal form of you, not tu, which is the informal form of you.
The text you're about to read is about a person given his attitude towards whether it's easy for him to make new acquaintances or not. Let's find out.
Я люблю разговаривать с знакомыми людьми.
Yeah.
May I translate sentence at a time, Professor?
Sure.
I'm not really able to do to carry the thought.
Yes.
So my friends, please chip in. I love
разговаривать. What does it mean?
разговаривать.
Yeah.
To speak?
Yes. To speak.
Разговаривать.
Or rather talk than speak. С кем же разговаривать? What does знакомый mean? Знакомство. What does it mean?
An introduction.
An introduction. Знакомый means someone who you already know. Незнакомый means someone who you do not know.
Someone you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Людьми.
Людьми are people, yeah, usually.
Я люблю знакомиться.
I like to get to know with people.
Трудно сказать, как происходит первое знакомство. Yeah, it's difficult to say как происходит первое знакомство. Первое знакомство. What does it mean? How the first get to know happens, right?
Вначале все таки я смотрю на лицо, в том числе на его выражение.
I look at face. В том числе на его выражение. What does it mean? Выражение.
Expression. At his expressions.
Would you say the word again, please, Professor? Expression.
Выражение.
Выражение.
Yeah, выражение. Character, right?
В том числе, what does it mean in that part?
В том числе, also, including, в том числе means including.
Оцениваю. Я не знаю, это оцениваю.
Оценивать means to give a price or something. To evaluate.
Okay, appreciate the shape, dress, manner, and support in herself or own self.
Манера держать себя — это to keep yourself in front of different situations.
Во время веселья смотрю.
Беседы.
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 Вы.
No, the sound.
Беседи. Thank you. Беседи.
Yeah.
Смотрю на то, как человек себя ведет, на его Мимику
Мгм.
ищу обратную связь.
Yeah. Связь. Связь is connection.
Thank you. Связь connection.
Yes. Во время беседы, what is беседа? You already saw one word here, which is разговор, which разговор means a talk. Беседа is a talk as well. They're synonyms, right?
Oh, no, I didn't know. Thank you. The synonyms. A talk is
Conversation.
also.
Then смотрю на то, как себя ведет человек. What does it mean, вести себя? Like to behave. Then I look at his mimica. I hope you know this word.
Facial expression.
Ищу обратную связь. Искать means to look for. I'm looking for обратная связь. How do you understand this expression? I'm looking for literally a feedback.
Return connection.
Yeah, return to connection. What does it mean?
That means if we can meet a person again, then what is the expression?
What about you, Tom? How do you understand the return to connection?
To say in the same way, to mimiku, which is to mimic, I would suggest.
Yeah.
Justly, e, no,
Ее.
yo,
Мгм.
net, ili, ona, slavar,
Слабая.
slavaya, menio,
Меняю
menayo, temia,
тему.
temu,
Temu.
temu.
Sí. Cosa significa esta expresión? Oración. If there is no the feedback, yes, we said from here. Or или она слабая. Слабая, what does it mean?
Slava is a weakness.
Yes, or it's weak. Я меняю тему, what does it mean? No, if the feedback of the mimics is weak,
is you,
then what do we change? For example, we've been talking with Tom, and he had been highly responsive. But at one moment, he stopped being responsive. What should we do to make Tom responsive again?
Change topic.
Change topics, right?
Yes, and the verb is to change menять,
Yes, exactly.
menять, and menyayu,
Mm-hmm.
temu. I changed the topic.
Yes.
Professor, could we look at this previous sentence? It has so many useful words. They're unchangeable, but recognizable in Russian. Yesly. My friends, what does yesly mean?
Yesly means if.
Yesly always means if. Whenever you hear it, yesly.
Yes.
And ili always means or.
Yes.
Ili. So yesly and ili, if and or.
Yes.
They might stick in your mind because we don't have to conjugate them. We don't have to decline them. They're just yesly, if, and ili, or.
Yes.
The idealia,
Mm-hmm.
idealia, idealia, надо,
чтобы
чтобы, человек сам стал больше говорит.
Yeah. No, в идеале means ideally надо, чтобы человек сам больше стал говорить. So it's needed that the other person started to speak more by himself, right?
Yes, and not what is nado?
Надо means
Надо.
need.
One more time, please.
Need.
Need. Надо.
Надо, чтобы. The person should be.
Thank you.
Should be talking more in this case.
Thank you.
To make the person
It's-
to talk more. Then I will be talking.
Okay.
That's how this person thinks. In the
Идеально.
communication, so with
Идеально.
yeah, ideally means ideally.
Ideally. All three words, Professor? В идеале надо?
В идеале надо, чтобы человек стал сам больше говорить.
Thank you. Yes.
Ideally, it's better if the person starts speaking himself more.
Thank you. Shtovi человек, that person, right? Shtovi?
Yeah,
Shtovi?
yeah. Чтобы is a connection word, right? In order to.
In order to.
Yeah, человек is a person, sам by himself. Стал means began. In this case, больше говорить, speaking more.
Thank you. Sam style by
Yeah.
himself.
Yes, by himself. Like I'm talking to you, and I don't want to talk too much. I want you to make you speak. That's actually my aim in this class.
Yes, of course. Sam style больше говорит.
Yes.
В новой компании на новой работе я не завожу знакомства специально.
Заводить знакомство means to make new acquaintances.
Окей.
В новой компании, it's where? Новая компания, what does it
New
mean?
company.
In a
At
new,
new work.
in a new company, yes. Or a new work, sorry. I try not to make new acquaintances on purpose.
Yeah. No. Дли. No
Для.
дли.
Для.
No для. No
Мгм.
для. Зеби.
Себя.
Себя. Зара.
Да. Мгм. Характеризую.
Характеризую.
Мгм.
Людей.
Мгм.
И новом
В новом.
коллективе
Мгм.
и знаю,
Знаю. Мгм.
кто из них
Мгм.
более привлекателен,
Мгм.
с кем можно
Сблизиться.
сблизиться.
Мгм.
Если
Если. Мгм.
что
Мне
мне
это я.
это меня понадобится.
Понадобится.
Okay.
Yeah, понадобится is the future tense of need. Понадобится. I'll need it. Oh, here it's the impersonal sentence. Where did we start? Но для себя, but for myself, для себя means for myself, характеризую людей в новом коллективе. I characterize people in the new team. Коллектив here был бы team. И знаю, and I know, кто из них более привлекателен, who is more appealing. Yeah. Yeah. С кем можно сблизиться? Who I can get closer with, right?
Right.
Ага. Если мне это понадобится, if I will need that.
So как я начинаю разговаривать,
Разговаривать.
разговаривать. I'm sorry, разговаривать. Разговаривать.
Yeah.
Разговаривать с новыми незнакомыми людьми.
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 Людьми. Yeah,
Thank you.
they are
Людьми.
both soft sounds.
Thank you. Людьми.
Yeah.
Людьми.
Как я начинаю разговаривать с новыми незнакомыми людьми? That's a question.
Bu pavrina
Мгм.
разговора с стараюсь прощупать, какая тема интересна, чем собеседнику.
Беседа is a conversation, yes? Во время разговора, during the conversation, разговор is conversation, я стараюсь, I try to прощупать, to probe, какая тема интересна собеседника, what topic, тема is a topic, is interesting to the partner, to the other person.
Рассказываю забавные случаи из жизни о вещах, автомобилях, мобилках, компьютерах, о политике.
Политике. Мгм.
И культуре.
Рассказываю забавные случаи из жизни. I tell funny stories from my life. The verb рассказывать requires the accusative case. In the accusative case, we have two questions which are кого for animated things and что for inanimated things. The question что also exists in the nominative case, so we are going to leave it. So the word случай is an inanimated thing, and it is here in the plural form. And as far as the question что is in nominative case and in accusative case, we're going to leave this word as it is. О вещах. Об автомобилях, мобилках, компьютерах, о политике и культуре. In this sentence, we have the preposition or, which means about. With the preposition or, we have to use a prepositional case. How do we form it? Because here we have two forms of it, like о вещах ends in ах, and автомобилях ends in ях. In the prepositional case, in plural form, with nouns that are
feminine and feminine and neutral. We have the endings either ah or ya. If the previous consonant was solved in the nominative case, that it becomes solved in the prepositional case. Like here we had the word автомобиль, and it became об автомобилях. And if you follow this rule, you might say why over sha we have the in ah and not ya, because sh is like a soft sound as well. We explain it with the next spelling rule, where cha, sha, we always write with a and never with ya. Talking about the prepositional case in the singular form, in most of the nouns we have the ending ye. Like here, politica is a feminine noun. In the prepositional case, it becomes о чем, о политике, культура. As in a, it's a feminine noun, and in the prepositional case, it becomes о культуре. The same it will be with автомобиль, which in singular form is автомобиль, об автомобиле. Except for the word probably вещи, but wish is a neutral noun, so it's a little bit different case.
Вообще, подъезжат. Разговор при первом знакомстве для меня не проблема.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Generally, supporting, talking over
A conversation.
first conversation, first acquaintance for me, not problem. Хуже, если приходится общаться с неинтересным человеком или компанией.
Компанией и ей.
Компанией.
Say-
Я забыл это хуже.
Хуже, it's worse.
Okay, worst if generally with not
Приходится means I'm forced to.
forced to with not interesting people or company.
Общаться means to communicate.
Communicate, okay. Communicate with not interesting people or company.
Тогда
Тогда. Here we don't change for her because there is a voice sound.
я могу
Мгм.
выйти в себя.
Себя. Yes.
И больше
Мгм.
не реагировать на то, что вокруг
Мгм.
меня
Мгм.
происходит.
Тогда я могу уйти в себя. Уйти в себя means to withdraw in yourself, means to live this world mentally, to go in your inner world, if you want it. И вообще не реагировать на то, что вокруг меня происходит. Вообще here means at all, and stop reacting to whatever is happening around me at all.
Yeah. Did you understand the whole text?
What is the overall idea of the text?
Yes, the overall idea was how to feel more comfortable in when you meet someone new, and some suggestions about things to say and how to act.
Someone's opinion or someone's way of communicating with other people, right? How he
Yes,
feels about communicating or getting acquainted with new people.
with new people, yes.